What's going on, everyone? The Great Talent here, and today we're going to talk about F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch, reviewed on the PlayStation 5. Yes, folks, I know it's been a little bit of a while since the last review. I've had a lot of things going on, but don't worry. It's all good. It's all good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Very exciting stuff. And I'm going to start doing regular reviews again. It's going to be tonight, or today rather, with F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch, and then shortly after with Morbius, because I just finished seeing Morbius. So yeah, I'm going to get rocking and rolling right now, so let's just jump right into it. What is F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch? It's not a bad steampunk metroidvania. It's not a bad steampunk metroidvania is what it is. If you're not familiar with metroidvanias, it's like side-scrolling, like Metroid or Castlevania, where you're going from side to side, scrolling the screen, traversing a big interconnected map, unlocking secrets and unlockables like upgrades so you can help navigate previous areas that you had no access to before by unlocking upgrades as in regards to either weapons or abilities, so on and so forth, while progressing into new areas of the map to try and unlock new features there, and the boss fights and so on and so forth. So it's a nice 15-ish hour journey too. I mean, for an indie game, I think it's like $40. It might be a little steep. I waited for a sale. I waited until it was like $30. It's not that bad when you really when you get to realize how fun the game is. I mean, it's not perfect in no way, shape, or form, but it's a decent adventure. It'll keep your mind occupied, keep you going, keep you a little on your toes. So as you can see here, you play as an anthropomorphic rabbit named Ray, aptly named Ray, and you go on a quest to save these, like, they're called furtisans, like, I guess like citizens, furtisans. They're furries. They're fucking furries. You're saving furries from the world. I mean, I don't know, some evil robot organization, Nazi organization who's hell-bent on taking over the world. So yeah. Other than that, you're saving the world by wielding this big-ass fucking mechanical fist-like thingy. Mechanical fist arm weapon thing, amongst other unlockables you get, such as a spinning saw blade like thing that's shaped in the form of a carrot when it's enclosed, and it's like a resting state, and which also doubles as a hovering device when it helps you navigate when platforming, and also helps you when you're swimming. And you can swim in the game, and you need this carrot-like spinning saw blade thing to kind of like a propeller in the water. It's kind of cool. And you also get the third main weapon you get is a twin lightning like rod, like whip type thing, metal whips. It's fucking great. It's electrical. It helps you like grapple towards enemies. You can grapple to enemies. You can use it for grappling points. It's pretty badass. There's also a fairly decent amount of upgrades that you can sift through and to enhance your hack and slash combat abilities that you unlock with a coin-like currency that you get from either boxes or enemies and whatever it drops, or treasure chests that actually and you can enhance your abilities that way. But some of I found, though, I didn't really like about the game is that you needed to upgrade certain. I didn't like about the upgrade system rather. In order for you to upgrade certain abilities, you had to like not only have this like steampunk like coin like currency, you had to have these things called data discs. And the only way you can really find data discs is by they're like secrets, like collectibles. And to make something an upgrade material kind of be like a secret, it kind of negates the whole process, in my opinion, because I was stuck with like 10,000 coins at the end of the game as currency that I couldn't do jack shit with because I didn't have any more data discs. I couldn't find any more, and I was exploring a fair amount of the environment. Granted, I didn't 100% every area, but I was like, damn, where the fuck are these data discs? I mean, I guess you could buy them from some merchants, but they have a very finite amount of stock. But other than that, getting in regards to the voice acting, actually before we get there, like I said, there are collectibles if you traverse off the beaten path. But again, in regards to there is voice acting in the game. That's what I'm trying to get at. The voice acting isn't too shabby either, but fairly and moderately forgettable though for the most part. Just like the story, the real meat and potatoes here, folks. Let's not stray. Lies on the combat and platforming, and it's pretty slick and fluid with minimal complaints for myself for the most part. I just wish there was a block button because you can't block in the game. You're getting fucking beat. You have to just dodge, or you got to duck, dive, dip, dive, and dodge. You can't block. But you get a secondary passive set of abilities where like one of these passive abilities is you can use a carrot juice you can chug it to heal a certain amount of your health bar. you get like this gun, this sniper-like gun. There's one unlockable passive I didn't unlock. I don't know what the hell it was. There's one empty space there. But what I was trying to get at is and there's no block, but there's a counter system. Like you can counter and parry. If you, and this one ability, it eats up a certain amount of your, like, you get a special meter. You can upgrade your special meters. You can upgrade your special bars as well as your mana bar and your health bar as well by finding unlockables throughout the game. But you get this counter ability where if an enemy attacks you, it kind of just bounces it back on them, and you kind of, but it uses a chunk of this energy bar, so keep that in mind. You can also, like I said before, you also unlock new abilities to traverse areas that were previously not accessible before, a la a metroidvania game, such as you get an ultra dash ability, which allows you to gain extra height, as well as, for example, you get a charge attack for your fist weapon, so you can open up new areas and new doors. And lastly, the boss fights are pretty cool and have some neat pattern memorization to them until you realize that your fist weapon, once fully upgraded or almost upgraded to the max, is pretty much fucking just decimates everything in your path. It's ridiculous, folks. The final boss, you can, if you get a good combo string going, a string of combos going on the final boss, he has 3 health bars, but they go like fucking nothing. You can cut through him like a hot knife through butter, like you can most of the enemies. Don't get me wrong, the whip is really fun to use, the electric whip. I really wasn't finding myself using the carrot propeller spinning thing too much unless I needed to, like in the underwater segments. But the fist and the whips were my go-to weapons of choice. And also too, the camera was a little bit of a problem for me too, because sometimes it panned out way too far at times for me to detect what the fuck was happening on screen too. It was very disjointing and disorientating. But other than that, overall, F.I.S.T is a pretty fun Metroidvania game that doesn't overstay its welcome, but could definitely be tweaked a wee bit better in regards to its presentation to make it a more memorable title and memorable tale. Anyway, with that being said, that's my little review of F.I.S.T Forged in Shadow Torch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. A little short one today. Didn't want to get didn't want to just start rambling my first video back from being on a little mini hiatus. But anyway, that's my review of F.I.S.T Forged in Shadow Torch. If I had to score this game on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a solid game. Could be a lot better if tweaked. It's just honestly, what separates this from other Metroidvanias is that it's a steampunk setting. You're playing as a fucking talking rabbit and you're fighting furries. So other than that, it's pretty fun. I thought it was well polished and could be a little bit more perfection here and there. A little tweaking. This game could be more of a standout title, breakout title. Anyway, that being said, that's my review of F.I.S.T Forged in Shadow Torch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch everybody next time. Thanks as always for stopping by.